G'day guys, Harry from Boydie's Camping, Fishing and Hunting in Wingham, New South Wales here. I'm just going to give you a brief rundown on what we believe to be the facts about the new legislation introduced in 2025 for firearms in New South Wales, specifically regarding category changes for various firearms. We've had a number of customers come into our store over this period worried about mainly, am I going to lose my lever action firearm? A lever action firearm, such as this, operates in the mechanism of a downward stroke of a lever and an upward stroke of a lever, feeding from a tubular magazine held underneath the barrel, or, depending on manufacturer and model, a proprietary box magazine. This is a category A and B firearm depending on caliber and is not changing category under the latest legislation. Where things are changing is in regards to button, lever, straight pull and pump action firearms. An example of a lever release firearm where confusion has arisen is in regards to something quite like this. This is a Bushmaster BAX-12 lever release shotgun, which operates in the mechanism. The bolt travels to the rear of the firearm and a lever is depressed, sending the bolt forward, thus picking a round out of the magazine tube and chambering it in the firearm. This firearm is moving to category C. That being primary producers and collectors have access to this firearm. Another area where categorization changes are occurring is in regards to pump action firearms. You would be aware that pump action shotguns are currently category C. They are now changing that to include all types of pump action firearms, including rifles. That includes this 1920s Browning trombone 22 long rifle. So this operates in the mechanism of a linear pull on the pump handle and a push. So that brings a round out of the magazine tube and chambers it in the firearm. This technology has been around in Australia since the 1890s. But now, due to the current climate that is the world that we live in 2025 and 2026, this firearm and firearms like it will be recategorized to category C. As I mentioned, straight pull firearms are also moving to category C. This firearm here is an Adler B230 straight pull 12 gauge shotgun, which operates in the mechanism of, quite like the pump action, a linear pull and a push forward of the bolt. Some are spring assisted, as this one is, so you can generally just pull back on the bolt and let it go. Others are manually operated in a linear motion. This firearm and firearms like it are moving to category C. This next one, many of you own these types of firearms, that being the Taipan Evo, Taipan X and Taipan Lite family of firearms by Southern Cross Small Arms. This firearm is also moving to category C due to the fact that it operates by both a pump action as well as a straight pull mechanism. We don't have the bolt handle in this particular firearm at the moment, but you would simply just grab onto the charging handle, pull it to the rear, and let it go. So, what can we learn from this? Lever action firearms may remain on category A and B licenses depending on caliber. All other firearms mentioned here, the straight pull, lever release, pump action and straight pull firearms will be moved to Category C. Once we know more about the regulations, we will update, but currently the waters are murky and every day they are getting murkier. So stay on top of the Facebook, the social media for updates from various sources. And yeah, thanks for watching.